couple important details. Look, with guard, if I'm in guard, I need a wide base. Okay? If I have a narrow base, Coach Porter can use his legs to toss me. Also, especially for my upper belts here, look. I'm not here. I'm not flat foot. I'm not sitting in what's called seiza, or sitting position. I have my toes up. Look, I'm here. It's a big detail that's important. I want to be up on my toes. Wide knees. Where do my hands go?
On the belt.
On my opponent. It can be anywhere on my opponent, but I want them on my opponent. Belt, hands, gi. There's a lot I can do. Forearms, actually your upper arms, biceps. But the better I have posture, the better, right? So we tend to grab the belt. I need to get rid of his guard. I take my hands, I put my elbow right on the inside of his leg, right here. I grab, I turn my arms in, and I put pressure. And as I put pressure, I scoop back a little bit. And his guard's going to open. Okay? This makes sense. Again, wide base, hands on my opponent, on my toes. Elbows come into that inner thigh. I put pressure, and as I put pressure, I walk back. I can arch my back a little bit. I pump. For the pass we're going to do, it's a double under pass. If I have one arm out, one arm in, I get triangle. I get arm bar. So I need to go both out real quick. I come around, I scoop, and I want to get his legs on my shoulders. Do we see? And look, I'm squeezing tight here. I'm not loose. Loosey-goosey, he pulls up, he gets out, I get problems. I'm squeezing. And then I'm going to stack. When I stack, look, I'm not coming up on Coach Porter's head. That's why we worked our warm-up drill on our back. But I am putting all my weight into Coach Porter. Yep. So we can see my feet here. I come up, I'm tripod. Coach Bobby likes to come here, which is fine too. I come tripod. My weight though is coming into Coach Porter's shoulders, not his neck. I squeeze here, and I just slowly walk to one side and let my head slide out. Now look, right in my side control. I'm not coming loosey-goosey. He will grab my arm. So again, Coach Porter has his guard. Wide base, toes, grab the belt. Elbows turn in. While I hold this gives me more pressure. If I don't have this and I try to push, he can start attacking my grip. But here, I will get this break. Moment he lets go, the moment he lets go, I scoop and I come up. I need these parts, the big parts of his legs, as high as he can. I squeeze, gable grip. I stack in. Again, I'm into his chest. I pick my side and I walk, turning my shoulder until my head comes out. Then look, I keep my pressure, get my cross face, come in. Thoughts on this? Questions on this?
Okay. All right. Hey. Sit. On your knees. On your knees.
Okay, guys, on the wall, on the wall, on the wall. Guys, on the wall, on the wall. So guys, because some of you guys are having a hard time with this pin, which is okay. It's because you want to be nice. So one of the things we can do, once we get this broken, right, we don't have to go here. There's a lot of stuff we have. One of the simplest ones is we just don't want him to get his legs back together, so we bring our knee up.
That's the same one we already scored.
Nope, it's different. This is called combat base. After a very famous gym that sadly shut down this month. Gentrified out of prison. Then I can look. Pin, hook, slide through. Knee slides. But also we have other stuff. Look, once I get this broken, especially if I'm up on my toes, sure I lose the pin, but at least I'm out of the position. And now I have the advantage. Not in points, but in position. This is where we can work our different passes, a Floriando pass, a step, what have you. But if we're going to do this, guys, if we're doing the double under, we're doing our stack pass, what is very important is the angle. I got to put all my weight right into Coach Porter's middle.
Yes, he is.
Now you can hear Coach Porter has a hard time talking.
Yes, I do.
And that's with me being somewhat nice. Because we need to stop them from moving. So that when we turn our head, the legs are moving, but the body isn't. That what allows his hips to move and the leg to come off. If I do this too soft, look, the legs don't move. But the moment I put my weight and I get this pressure, I'm trying to put my weight to the mat. And Coach Porter's just in the way. This way, as I move and I turn, look, Coach Porter's body doesn't move. I turn my shoulder into Coach Porter, and that lets this leg slide right across my cheek. Okay?
Okay.
But what is very important is what I was showing there. Do not do this. Where's the weight now? Oh no. I'm being nice because I don't want to put my weight into you. If I put my weight into Coach Porter now, where does my weight go?
Into his neck.
Into his neck. This is why we stay low with this pass. We're here. If I come up way too high, Coach Porter gets in very bad danger. And we don't hurt our training partners. Okay? So we put our weight into his belly. He can take the weight in his belly. But we don't walk too far up. That's why I like to stay out like this. But if I stack them too high here, this is a problem. There are ways to deal with this safely. I can come up and shock. I can roll him. But those are a little risky for you guys, and I don't want you doing it. So I want you to focus on keeping your weight right into the belly. We're trying to put our weight to the mat through our opponent. Through his belly, through his belt. Okay? We don't need to feel bad. If we're with our normal sized people, we're not going to hurt our training partner if we're coming into the belly. As long as we don't come up onto the neck. That's why we always want to make sure their shoulders are on the mat.
Is it why it goes into the neck because the back is off the ground?
Yep, because I brought him up too high. If I come up too high, look at the angle here. See how his shoulders are off the mat? If you guys want to come around, you can come around. If you want to come close.
It's like 95 degrees.
Right. So if I push hard here, all my weight goes into Coach Porter's neck.
Even that little tiny bit
Yeah.
is on jump.
Yeah, this is why this is one of the original 12 moves Kano banned.
Yeah.
It was so bad, even Kano goes, no. Look now. See how his shoulders are now on the mat. No matter how hard I push, I don't hurt his neck.
I cannot breathe whenever that's happening. He's like,
But if I stack him onto his neck, then he's in danger. If his shoulders are on the mat, no matter how hard I push, he's okay. He might not like it. He might not be able to breathe too good. But he's not going to get hurt. Okay? Does that make sense?
yeah, that makes sense. That does not make sense. It does not
Questions?
make sense.
Anything? Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'll give it another. Yes.
If you lift them up, if you go faster, would it still matter? If you lift faster?
Yep. And you don't want them on their neck ever.
Even if I'm doing this fast, I need to always do it with what's called control. So no matter how fast or how slow I'm moving, I want to make sure that as best as I can, I know what's going to happen.
Okay.
That's why, with certain people, I tell them the difference between a takedown and just a mean throw. He's gotten a lot better. But we stay in control. Because I can do this fast. What's important is we learn, and this is why we drill. So we learn to be able to feel the difference of when our opponent's shoulders are on the mat and when they're not. Okay? Make sense?
Makes sense. Cool beans.
Cool beans. Okay. Just get a drink of water and get your mouth guards on the wall.
I should have looked at my mouth.
You forgot your mouth guard?
And we didn't wash it.
Oh, okay.